Alright, this is percent of change. Here's your assignment. You're going to do the whole thing. You're going to have a partner with this also. Just try to get it done. I'm going to do 2 with you. G through I. So as you get an answer, you just you write that letter up in the top. So like if you get $9.22 on, let's say it's letter A, then everywhere 922 is, you would put the letter A. Okay, and we'll work through that. All right, let's do D. So this is percent of change. So you're going to make your box. 100 on the bottom right. It's going to be some percent above that. Got the original on the bottom and the change on the top. So 70 miles per hour to 55, it's going down. So first we have to find the change. How much did it change? You do 70 minus 55, which is 15. So 15 is the change. The original amount was 70. Go. So we just cross product. 15 times 100 is 15 times 1 is 15 with 2 zeros. So 1,500 divided by 70. Obviously it doesn't fit into 1, doesn't fit into 5, but it does fit into 150 twice. 70 times 2 is 140. Subtract. Got 10. Bring that 0 down. 70 goes into 100 once. 70 times 1 is 70. Subtract. I want to put a decimal and a 0 in there. 30 left over. Bring that 0 down. That decimal in your quotient. 70 goes into 34 times, because it would be 280. So let's go up to our answers and see if there is one that is 21.4%, maybe 21.5%, I'm not sure. Let's go up there. That was the letter D. 21.4%, there we go. So I put a letter D everywhere that 21.4% is. And there's only one. Okay, so now let's go down to one of the word problems. Let's go do in. Just picking one out randomly. Make that a little smaller. There we go. So I see a percent. So I'm going to go ahead and build my box now. 100. There's some percent there. Alright, Barbara was earning $8.70 per hour when she got a 6% increase in pay. What was her rate of pay after the increase? Okay, so this is the change. The original. So it tells us 6%. It is an increase. Her original amount was $8.70. $8.70. So we are finding the change. So we've got our proportion set up. Just cross product. And we'll divide by 100. Divide by the number on the outside. You can do 8.7 times 6. Will give you the same answer as 8.70. 6 times 7 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. Plus the 4 is 52. We have one decimal. Ooh. Oh, yay. 52.2. And then we're going to divide it by 100. 52.2 divided by 100. So hopefully some of you already know what the answer is, because think about it, when we change a percent to a decimal, we divide it by 100, don't we? And we just move the decimal to the left twice. So that's what we're doing to 52.2. We're just dividing it by 100, which means just move the decimal to the left twice. So it ends up being 0.52. So the change was 52 cents. Our original amount was $8.70. But it's being increased by 52 cents. $9.22. Alright, let's go see if that's up there, and that is letter N. $9.20. Hey, looky there. There's an N. There's an N. Looking for 9.22 anywhere. There's another one. There we go. Alright, I'm not even in class, and I feel like y'all may be a little bit confused, so let's do one more. I would ask y'all which one to do, but obviously I'm not there. So I feel like y'all would either pick L or R. Let's go to R. The town of Pleasantville conducted a 5-year crime prevention program. Based on the graph, what was the percent of change in the number of crimes from year 1 to year 5? Alright, so this is a little bit hard to tell. So I'm thinking this is 23. And I'm thinking this is going to be 9. So it's asking for it's a percent problem. So you can go ahead and build your box. 100 on the bottom right. Percent is above that. The change, the original. Okay, what is the original? Original would be year 1, which we said was 23. The change, it went from 23 to 9. So what is the change in that? 23 to 9. So just subtract 23 minus 9. That is going to be 14, I believe. 14. So the change is 14. Just cross product and divide. 14 times 1 is 14. 2 zeros. And divide by the number on the outside. So 1,400, 1,400 divided by 23. You're thinking this is yucky division, but it's really not, because you can estimate it like if it were quarters. So obviously 23 doesn't fit into 1 or 14. If we estimate 23 at 25, and we were to estimate it into 140, if we thought about quarters, how many quarters? If we said 6, 25 quarters would be 150. So I don't know if that's going to work, but let's try 6. Just guess and check. 6 times 3 is 9. No, it's not. What am I doing? It's 18. Sorry. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 13. There we go. 38. That was 6. Subtract. Got 2. Bring down that 0. Got 0. And add a decimal. Add it in your answer as well, your quotient. And we're going into 200. Feeling like it's got to be 8 or 9. I'm wondering if there's only one answer up there that starts with 60. So that would be letter R. It's 60 point something, right? Letter R. Let's go see if there's a 60. Yeah, and there's only one. 60.9 is R. 60.9. There we go. Alright. Now what the heck, I'll help you with letter L here for a second too. I'm not going to solve it for you, but I'll help you get started. Both Bert and Ernie received an increase in their weekly salaries. Bert's salary increased from $520 to $570. Ernie's salary went from $580 to $645. Find the percent of increase for each salary. What was the larger of the 2%? Alright, that's no big deal. So we've got to do 2. So let's say this is Bert. This is Ernie. Okay, both of them end up with 100 on the bottom right. Above that is the percent. We've got the change, the original, alright, so let's look at Bert. Bert's salary increased from $520, so originally it was $520, to $570. So we need to find the amount of change. 570 minus 520, that equals 50. Alright, now let's find Ernie's. Ernie's salary went from $580, so originally it was $580, to $645. So we have to find the difference. $645 minus $580. 5, 4, I'm going to borrow. 14 minus 8 is 6, so that would be 65. Alright, so you know what to do from here. You can finish it off. Cross product and divide. Cross product and divide. Alright, the rest is up to you. Y'all help each other out, do it together. If you do it together, it'll go quicker, it'll be easier for both of you, I promise.